Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. We are back in Gran Turismo 7 here at the Red Bull Ring in the Maserati MC20, which is a car I absolutely love. So I'm very excited to race here. Haven't set a qualifying time, as you should probably guess by now, because I never do and I never can be bothered. But without going on for too long, let's get straight into the video and hopefully it will be a good race. Here we go then, the 5 red lights are counting down. Admittedly, I was not ready for this race at all. That is why my camera angle is in a very weird position, and admittedly, I don't even have my headset on. But we are underway. Got the camera angle sorted, braking late on the outside. A lot of tussling for position through the first corner, which you should expect anyway. A lot of hitting each other, it seems. Not very sportsmanlike. I have to pause it now to actually put my headset back on so I can actually hear what is going on in the race, because that normally helps. But there we go, back into it, braking late round the outside again. Everyone is bouncing off of each other. In the words of Sebastian Vettel, are we racing or are we playing ping pong? I think it is ping pong at this point, looking at how many cars are just going waywards around the track at the moment. But somehow we've made it up all the way to fourth, just by avoiding collisions. Car on the inside is braking very late. That yellow car comes out of nowhere and smashes about 2 people off the track. He's surely he's going to get a penalty for that, which he does. Checking how many people are behind us, because we don't want to. We won't be able to defend them, and we go right down the inside of the yellow car. Hopefully he doesn't smack into us through this corner either. The car in front does lose his rear end. We are going to defend a little though, but he goes down the inside of first place and puts him right into the gravel. But we have a much better exit out that corner. Try go around the outside, but we nearly caused a collision, so we had to back off. But luckily he has a penalty. So already we are in first place, but we go very wide into turn 9, missing our braking point completely, and that's going to set us up very badly for turn 10. We've got second place pushing down inside. He has got past. We have got a penalty for going wide at turn 9. But we're going to go try and get in the car's slipstream in front, braking a little bit later than he does, going around the outside, and we have pulled that move off. He does not brake late at all into that corner, brakes quite early compared to me, but he's got the better exit. He's going back down the inside. We're going to hold the outside line, because hopefully we can still stay on the racing line. And maybe we can put the switch back off here, but no, I don't even know what position that was, but he came storming down the inside of that corner. I don't think he even touched the brakes whatsoever and smacked into first place. Normally the game actually lets the car face through, so not to interfere with the car in front, but this time it didn't, and has surely put that car out of the contention for first place. And we have been knocked down all the way to third, but we have made a move up already in the next corner, and we do just have to be wary down this part of the track. He does nudge us a little and gets back past us, but we're going to try and maximise our exit speed out of here. As you can see, the car in front is sliding, but he still gets a good exit. But we're going to get a much better line through this set of corners here than he does, hitting the apex a lot nicer, get the much better exit speed. But we had to slow down a bit because we were going to go into the back of him. And then on top of that, we've had to slow down. We've been forced to slow down by the game because of our penalty. But we're going to try and keep it inside the lines this time. I think we were just on the edge, but we might have been able to get away with it. The car in second has definitely gone out the white lines there. I mean, I don't know if he will get a penalty. I hope he does, so we can actually get an advantage. Doesn't look like he has, but oh well. We are the faster car at the moment than the cars in front. Braking later than they do. We have a bit of a dodgy exit out those corners, and that has allowed them to pull away from us slightly. But hopefully going into this next hairpin, while first and second are fighting, we won't get another car flying up the inside to take us all out. The car is second, brakes are really early for some reason, and the game actually phases him, so we are allowed to go through and take second place, and we are now in contention for first. Can we get past him? We've got the better exit. Can we brake later going into the fourth corner? We do. We go down the inside, holding our line well and squeezing the other car out. We did have a little bit of contact there. I don't think he is very happy. I don't think he was expecting us to go up the inside of him on that corner. but we have, and we have pulled off that move. Just defending slightly, going to these sets of corners, just so they don't have an opportunity to overtake us while they are still right on our rear bumper. But we're able to have a little bit of breathing room, but not enough for any margin for error. So we've got to be perfect through these next set of corners, learning from our mistakes, braking at the right time, not going too wide through these corners, or cutting this corner here, and we haven't, and we've got much better exit than second place has out of the last corner, which gives us a bigger advantage and allows us to actually take a breather, because those first couple of laps were absolute chaos. I still cannot figure out what actually happened at that top hairpin that we are driving to at the moment, but some car decided to fly down the inside, hit into first place. I think there was actually a car going near next to him. I think he's already been hit by the car coming up. I couldn't really see. It was all in like basically a blink of an eye. It all happened, but it was very quick paced, and all I know is that we were able to get through that unscathed. A little flash of the lights, maybe celebrating too soon, but we are quite happy at the moment, sitting quite comfortably, and we are celebrating too soon. We've braked a lot later than we should have, made a massive error there, but so is he. He nearly lost the back end on the exit, and he still is struggling. He's fighting that car with everything he has, which means he'll be a lot slower. Annoyingly, we cannot capitalise on his mistakes as we go for a later apex, because I thought I could maybe get the better speed out of the corner, but instead I've just messed it up. But we've just lost first place from a massive error from myself. Shouldn't really be doing that. That is a bit of a rookie mistake, but we are one of the faster cars on the track at the moment and stay within the white lines, which we haven't done. So I am quite worried now we might get a penalty from going over the white lines. The car in front has, but so have we. Luckily the car in front has though, so we aren't going to lose anything from chasing him, but it's the car behind I'm worried about. Hopefully we've got a big enough gap to fight him off, but first place has braked too late into that first corner. We do a little, but we're able to get away with it. That's a big mistake from him, allowed us to close the gap just a bit, but third is still hot on our heels. We're going to try and brake a little bit later into this corner. We brake too late. The car in front has to avoid us. I do feel quite bad about that. That is a bad mistake for me. Not great for the car in front, but I massive respect for him for actually being able to avoid us. And he has got the centre helmet on, so that makes me feel even worse. But we're going to try and brake later as we have the outside line, but we're going to cut across to cover him off, because I think we have a big enough gap to actually be able to keep in front. And yes, we do, but we have got a time penalty, but I think so has he. Second place has also got a time penalty, so we will be fighting until the very end of this last lap. As you can see, he's on our inside. We are being very cautious going through the chicane. He is pushing us a lot. He's got past, he's back in front of us, but we're going to stay straight on his bumper. We're not going to let him go, but we do go on the gravel, but it's probably the best time to go on the gravel considering we have the penalty. I was trying to push the car a bit too far then, but then third place comes out of nowhere, tries to make a move down the inside of us, but he's absolutely just abolished us. And at this point I'm just like, I don't care anymore, and I cut the last corner. The car in front is celebrating. Sadly we do not get first place, which wasn't helped by the car in third, as he came storming down the inside of us and just knocked us off the track completely. But we probably deserve second at best. Wasn't a great race from me, but it was still very enjoyable, but probably the most unsportsmanlike race I've ever been a part of. And I've raced rentals, so that's really showing something. But it was a very good race. Very happy with the result, considering we're all the way down, basically in last, because I did not have a qualifying time. But hopefully you have enjoyed this race as much as I have, and if you have made it to the end of the video, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next video.